The police car swerved and hid behind an advertising billboard, ready to catch the results. We waited a long time, and finally a car passed, but the radar did not show speeding. The trainee officer is a little disappointed. It's too hard to find a job. An experienced policeman took off the radar, frowning, made it clear that you need to follow the car. The intern immediately realized, stepped on the gas and chased after her. After all, this is my territory, and I'm in charge here. Speed is not what they decide. The man noticed a police car in the rearview mirror. As a precaution, he took out his saber from the passenger seat. He wanted to accelerate and drive away, but the police car forced him to stop. The man rolled down the window and tried to establish contact, but the policeman told him to get out of the car. The man was forced to fasten his seatbelt and get out, but before he could say anything, the intern opened the trunk. The trunk was full of butchered meat. Obviously, this butcher was not a kind person. The sniper rifle in the car spoke for itself. The man did not have time to get the right. As an experienced policeman bluntly told him that he was speeding. The man hurried to explain that there was a radar in the car and he was not speeding. But the experienced policeman did not delay. He said he broke it anyway. The trainee officer chewed his gum and watched what was happening. The man realized that they were clearly trying to deceive him, and I decided to turn around and leave. But the experienced policeman looked at the trainee. The intern immediately started swearing and demanding that the man grant the right. The man opened the door, touched the knife, but eventually handed over the driver's license. The elderly policeman glanced at him symbolically and handed him over to the intern. Ready to issue a fine, the man immediately became softer and began to explain that his elderly parents and children were waiting for him at home. But the experienced policeman did not listen, but continued to insult him. He said straight out that you can feed the kids on this wreck. Then he showed the intern to write out a fine. The intern tore up the paper without hesitation and handed the fine to the man. The man understood. He said he couldn't get away from the fine, and accepted it with a sour face. 350 Australian dollars were gone, and besides, they lost 4 points. An experienced policeman with a satisfied look warned him to be more careful next time. The intern, leaving, did not forget to tease the man a little more when they left. The man looked at the sniper rifle in the car on the way, remembering the man's offended look. The trainee policeman couldn't help but laugh out loud, not realizing that he was about to die in the